which was required to be obeyed by the foreigners who travel to Northeast. Therefore, I would like to, in the first instance, ask the Chief Minister, Mr. Speaker, whether the government is aware that the restricted area permit was required for foreigners to travel to these identified states as far as Northeast is concerned. Under the foreigners protected areas order regularity. Is the government aware?
So we are aware, and this particular new act examines. So as correctly mentioned that earlier this act was there, and Honorable Emma was also Chief Minister. He would have definitely examined it at that time also. So we came across this, we saw this, and we realized that there is a possibility. And when we examined this further with law department, we realized that that mechanism could actually be created. And that's why we are pursuing this. So it's a responsibility of the government, the elected government, to pursue and to be able to find a way.
Now these restricted area permit which was issued by the elected for all the foreigners traveling to Northeast. In fact, there was a time when the states from the Northeast wanted these restricted area permit, which is required to be obeyed by all the foreigners traveling to Northeast in order to promote high-end tourism footfall. Because when we are talking about, look at the application of this law. This application of law is designed to ensure that any foreigner coming, whether a European or Western, whoever, will require this restricted area permit. That has restricted the tendency of travelers to look at Northeast because there is an advisory issued by the ministry of the embassy concerned. So it is just contrary to what exactly is required to be done. But having said this, I would like to get a very categorical reply from the Honorable Chief Minister. In view of this reply, whether then the government, the state government has given up its endeavor and effort to pursue the government of India in as far as application of IP in the state of Meghalaya. No, my question is has given up, but I the government as far as
Please don't interfere. I will not interfere. I will interfere. Sir, this is incorrect. When I'm replying, the error should not interfere.
Mr. Speaker, sir, the reply should be yes.
Sir, I am replying. Please. If the Honorable Member wants to reply, I will reply. Sir, I will give a detailed reply because it's a sensitive topic. If he does not, you have a passion. I agree with you, sir. They have passion to bring out the subjects, but they don't have the patience to listen to the reply. What kind of a attitude is that, sir? I respect the passion you have, but have the patience to listen.
Mr. Speaker, sir, the question is very clear. Whether, in view of this reply, whether the state government has given up pursuing the government of India in as far as demand for application of IMF in the state of Meghalaya, yes or no?
Sir, I will reply as per what I think is correct. Just because he said it should be yes or no, it doesn't work like that. I will reply so that the House is satisfied. Sir, I have replied earlier also, and I'm repeating it, that we are looking at a mechanism. We need to understand it is not about ILP, it is not about MRSSA, it is not about the Foreigners Act. It is about creating a mechanism to be able to restrict the entry of foreigners and to be able to find a way that illegal immigration is covered. That is the purpose. They could realize that. Now, government has pursued the ILP. We have met Home Minister multiple times. The government continues to pursue it. And we are seeing the aspect every time we go to get So there are multiple points in the resolution. So I will have to remember. Number one, sir, the MRSSA. When this law was enacted in 2016, rules were made in the Constitution. When these rules were made, in the rules there was provision of a checkpoint for entry to list. Now, sir, as lawmakers, we know that you cannot have something in the rules which is not mandated in the law. And the Honorable Level will know, as then Chief Minister, that the entry-exit points were not mandated as per the MRSSA Act, but it was put in the rules of the MRSSA implementation, and hence it did not stand the test of judiciary. So therefore, we are in a position where entry-exit points have to be implemented, but there is no law to mandate it. So how do we move forward? So other mechanisms to ensure that registration is done, all this thing has been looked at. So right now, the bone of contention, the point where people are concerned, is that we want an entry-exit point. We want a point where people can be checked, if necessary. That is really what the purpose is. And hence, this particular act gives us an option to at least look into the possibility of that. Now, so this question came very early in the sense that I've been repeating again and again that we are in the process. I'm not saying that we have come to a conclusion, but because the statement was made and some people responded, some individuals started asking many questions. So I'm happy to clarify. But have I come to the conclusion or have we come to the conclusion? Not yet. There's a lot of homework to be done. So we actually are, too early to reply to this kind of question. So I could have simply said that, this is it's too early to reply, but I felt that this is an opportunity to explain. So therefore, the MRSS, that's what the issue was. Sir, when I refer to the fact that other governments do not pursue, I relate to the foreigners. So I'm not talking about other acts. Every government tried to make it another way, but why did they pursue this particular option? We are pursuing it now because Honorable Level started with that question. That why this act was only there before, what's so new? It's new in the sense that it's new, it's amended, it's coming. We are pursuing it. They could have pursued it also